Hello, hi everybody.
No.
Hey, I don't know which camera to look at. Hey, it's Linnell, Poverty Paradise. Y'all know me, and
Kim with Kim After 50. Nice to meet you if you don't know who I am.
see if I can keep my hands straight. Oh my gosh, I do not have my what's that thing called? Selfie stick. But anywho, we are here in New Orleans. Who that? My hometown. I don't know why I say that. I was born here, but I don't know nothing about New Orleans.
It's your hometown.
Where we at?
It's where it all started. What's the name of the place?
We at Walk-Ons. And I'll be here for another hour if you happen to be here in New Orleans. But if you don't already know her, I wanted to introduce you to my friend Kimberly. She has a channel called Kim After 50. I always get the 40 and 50 mixed up. Kim After 50. So make sure you subscribe to her channel. She does cruise content as well as some other things over there that I think you will enjoy. And the cruises that she goes on are definitely different than the cruises that I go on. Some of her cruises are solo and some are with family members as well. But she's gone on totally different cruise lines and totally different cruise ships than I have gone on. Do you want to talk about some of that?
So yeah, if I'm looking over here, it's because my daughter's holding my phone over here so that I can be live on my channel also. So hello, Kim After 50 Kim. I talk about her all the time. So if you don't know her by now, let me introduce the beautiful, the talented, the magnificent Linnell from Poverty to Paradise, the channel that got me started on this journey. So so I cruise, I would say about half and half, solo versus with family. I am typically on casino offers too, thanks to Linnell. I am definitely a budget cruiser. I mostly am on Carnival, Margaritaville at Sea. Recently did MSC. I've done NCL and Virgin Voyages. Looking forward to Royal really, really soon. So if y'all have Royal Caribbean tips, send them my way. But my daughter and I are in New Orleans for a few days, and we just so happened, because that's how God does things, ended up being here the same time as Linnell. So we got together for lunch, and we just wanted to hop on, see if y'all had any questions, see if we can chit chat about anything, share a little bit of our New Orleans vacation with you all.
Yeah, I still think that's wild that because I'm only here for one day and that we happen to be here the same day. That's truly amazing. It has to be God. But yeah, I'm getting on Carnival Valor tomorrow. So if you're getting on Carnival Valor, I will see you there for a 16-day cruise. And I think you're leaving tomorrow as well.
Are we leaving tomorrow?
I hope not.
I'm supposed to be leaving tomorrow, but Bianca, who's my daughter, she's behind the camera, wants to extend the trip by one day. So we might be here till Friday.
So I didn't really have any like content or anything that I wanted to share with you except for we're in New Orleans, we're here in Walk-Ons. Walk-Ons, I love Walk-Ons. It's a kind of like a sports bar, but they have a variety of food including red beans and rice and jambalaya, all that good stuff. And it's partly owned by Drew Brees, if you know anything about NFL and my Saints. So yeah, if you have any comments or questions, anything that you want to ask us about, so yeah, we just want to say hey and see if you have, if you know Kim already, if you have questions for her, you want to ask her, or anything you want to tell us about New Orleans, because even though I was born here, I left when I was 4, I don't know much about it. I'm only here for another day, so trying to find out what I want to do for dinner. And I do come back here once the ship comes back. So anything, especially if you live here in New Orleans, you want to tell us anything about it, let us know. Whew. If it's shaky, I apologize. It's because I'm trying to hold this thing and my arm is getting tired.
Yeah. Y'all would be surprised how quick your arm gets tired trying to hold the camera.
But let me see
hello,
here.
Hello.
Who we got here? Coaching Chronicles. Hello. Encore Entertainment. Red Bone. I can't read that. Chick hanging with the hordes. Hey, hi. Thank you, HB5. Welcome, new member. If you are interested in joining the membership, there should be a join button, and there's different levels that you can join at. Again, make sure if you're just coming in, this is Kim after 50. 50? I'm gonna get it right one day.
She gonna make me be 40. Kim after 50.
Kim after 50. Take a moment, go over to her channel, go subscribe, and then come back to the live. How about that?
We would love to have you be part of the travel squad.
Hey, Miss Wanda.
Anita. Hey, Anita.
I met Miss Wanda, if that's the right Wanda I'm thinking of, over on Royal Caribbean Mariner of the Seas.
Oh, somebody else that birthplace is here. Travel.
Oh, what was her name?
Travel and See, right there. The bottom.
Travel and See. This is your birthplace? Oh wow, I didn't even see that down there. Hey. Coaching Chronicles, I love this for both of you. I am a subscriber of both channels now. Yay!
Yes. Thank you, Coaching Chronicles.
I'm on it.
I'm so excited, y'all. When I walked in, she was like, I'm fangirling, but I was trying to hold it down and look cool, you know what I'm saying?
Miss Wanda wants to know, how long have you been cruising?
Well, I started cruising about 20 years ago, but that was just sporadically, once every year or so. But I've been on 16 cruises since November of 2024. Just to recap real quickly, I've probably been on 30 total cruises, but I've been on 16 cruises since November. I got divorced in November after having been married for over 2 decades. It was quite traumatic, went through a lot, and I got divorced in November. I turned 50 in December. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do with my life, how I was going to keep going, how to pick up the pieces. And then I decided not to pick up the pieces, but to create a whole new life. And I kind of used cruising as my therapy, as a way to heal. I mean, I got actual therapy too, but used cruising as a form of therapy, a way to heal and just move forward. And so I love it. So I like to say, I can't be like Linnell just yet, but I like to say I live part-time on cruise ships.
Oh.
I usually take 2 or 3 cruises a month. So, yes.
I'm gonna rub off on her though. Like I said, no coincidences. And of course, we've been sitting here enjoying each other, fellowship, and just talking about our lives and catching up. So it's been really good to have someone who can understand what you're going through and
Right.
trying to create a whole new life for yourself. And even though you have, grown kids and grandkids and things like that, you still gotta take care of your own, sanity.
Right.
And just create that happy place for yourself. So I'm enjoying today. I am gonna just soak it up. Hello, Brit Gal in Texas. Hi. Get some beignets. Are you close to Cafe Du Monde?
Hi, Stephanie.
Hey,
Yes.
Stephanie.
We've had Cafe Du Monde twice. First of all,
Twice. Ooh.
First, twice or 3 times? 3 times.
You've had it 3 times. All right.
Okay, I've had it 3 times. Yeah, twice. Because first of all, it's in the airport. Did y'all know that?
I
As
didn't know
soon
that.
as you get off the plane, Cafe Du Monde. So I got in the airport, and then we took a tour, and they took us to the one in City Park. And then last night we went to the original location. So yes.
I think I've gone to the original location before on the tour, but I have not been to Cafe Du Monde, and I have not had any beignets. But I was over on Canal Street, and they had some huge beignets over there. I think it was called Cafe Beignet. And I'm like, I might try them out for breakfast because those things look really good.
Somebody told me that they're better than Cafe Du Monde.
Yeah.
But we want to try Loretta's because they have a praline beignet.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That might change everything. Hi, Carly. No questions. Wishing you both safe and fun travels. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sharif IC said, so glad y'all got to meet her.
Me too. Me
And
too.
Adita said chicken jockey.
Chicken.
Jockey.
That's a restaurant? We'll check it out.
Johnny,
We'll check it
you gotta
out.
look that one up.
We're going to save that.
Oh, okay. Hey, Wanda, Miss Wanda, my cheerleader. So many content creators sail on casino offers. I'm not a gambler, but curious, how much do you have to spend in the casino to start getting offers? Do you want to answer that one, or you want me to answer?
Okay, I'll answer mine, but Lynette has more experience with me with different cruise lines. My first cruise that I gambled on was my Halloween cruise, and I took $2,000 to gamble. But I ended up, my witness is right here. Everything I touched, I hit. I was confused about what gambling was, because in one 7-day cruise, I think I hit 4 or 5 majors. At one point, I had a screen full of minis and minors. I was hitting jackpot, was I not, Bianca? I was hitting jackpot after jackpot after jackpot. So I left that cruise up a lot, but I also got enough points to get into their system and start getting offers. So I never had to lose money to get into the system, so to speak. So, and then from there, I started using those carnival offers with other cruise lines to get them to match. So like I emailed MSC my carnival offer and said I would like to try you all, but I get free cruise offers from Carnival. Can you match their offers? They told me to send them a screenshot. I did, and then they gave me a free 7-day cruise on MSC based on what I had done at Carnival. So yeah, so I never had to go through the initial loss, because I was, and that's what I thought cruising was like. After that, I mean gambling was like, I was like, oh, I can do this. And that's the last time I hit back to back to back like that. Like every time I sat down, I was hitting. So that's my answer.
Was the last time, but it won't be the last time.
I don't think for Carnival, there isn't a specific number that I know of.
Yeah, there's no specific number that I know of. I've heard people say that they spend like $4,000 or $5,000 in the casino and they never got any casino deals at all. And I've gone in there with just $20 out of. I've even gone in there with just some free play that they gave me, and you find a machine that just happens to be what I call loose, and you win some money back. It's all about the points. With Carnival, they don't tell you how many points. With Royal, they tell you how many points. I can't really speak to the other cruise lines because those are only 2 that I really sail on.
MSC tells you how many points.
They do?
Like
Okay.
how many points to get a discount, how many points to get a free cruise.
After you're done, you have a question.
What's the
Okay.
question?
Have you ever been on MSC Seascape? This will be my first time on MSC Seascape. I just want to know how it is.
I just got off of MSC Seascape, and I actually have a cruise series. I did 7 different vlogs and then just some other videos on MSC Seascape. We had a wonderful time. I felt like the complimentary food was not the best, but it wasn't the worst either. But yeah, so check out the series I did on Seascape. I would definitely go again. It's the most beautiful ship I've ever been on.
And I've never been on any MSC cruises, so if you're on my channel and you're interested in that, make sure you go check out her channel. Did you do a ship tour?
I did not.
She did not do a ship tour, but she did show her experience over on MSC. So check out her channel on that. And as far as, just to make sure I'm clear of answering that question, how much do you have to spend in the casino to start getting offers? There's no set amount. It could be $5. It could be you put 20 in and then you get your 20 back. It could be up and down. I say it's a game. It's a game that I enjoy playing too, but of course watch some more of both of our videos and you'll understand what we're talking about, because she shows some of her playing in the casino on her channel too.
And then also, not all casino offers are a free cruise offer. My oldest daughter played in the casino about $100, if that. And then she got a casino offer where she got a discounted cruise and she got $500 onboard credit. So she didn't get a free cruise, but she got a discounted rate and then $500 onboard credit. And like I said, she spent less than $100 in the casino. So you can get a casino offer that's not a free cruise.
Hello, hi. Is it Kim after 50? Say it for the people because I'm going to mess it up again.
That's it, Kim after 50. Is it all one word, Bianca?
Thank you.
No space.
I think it's no spaces. Kim after 50. You gonna check?
Hello, Empress. Are you sailing next year, March? I am sailing all the way until I am booked up to the end of third quarter 2026. I don't believe I don't know if I'm on Carnival Horizon or not. I don't give up my schedule ahead of time, my travel schedule ahead of time, except for in the membership. So if you're interested in seeing any of my travel schedule, make sure you join the membership based on which membership you join. There's 3 different levels, and it'll tell you beforehand how much of my travel schedule I give out in advance before you join. So if you're really interested in that, check that out. Otherwise, I'll see you on there if I happen to be on the same cruise as you. Were we checking on something?
You want to get up? She doesn't know what to do with her phone.
Uh-oh.
Do you want to get up? No. Have you gone to the bathroom since you sent
We
me?
just checking on something else behind the scenes, y'all. Don't worry about that. I see you're back in your hometown. Yep. Enjoy. Hi, Laptop Cruiser. Wait. Is it Jennifer? I watched one of your videos for the first time and I screamed loud when I saw your first video. Laptop Cruiser is another one. I don't know if I'm giving it away or anything like that, but I'll just say if you're looking for another full-time cruiser content channel, then go check out the Laptop Cruiser. I love that intro video that you did. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Did you have any more questions over there? Because I'm trying to see if there's any questions here. It's easier for me if you put QQQ in front if you have a question, because there's a lot of hellos and how you doing, and I appreciate that, but it's hard to know if there's a question or not.
Hello, I just subscribed.
Hi, Monica.
Thank you so much, Monica.
I'm currently on Alma Waterways River Cruise. Ooh, fancy.
I've never done a river cruise.
Me neither. Currently in Germany. Aw, thank you.
So if you're watching from my channel, almost every live I do, I shout out Poverty to Paradise. But if you've never heard, please go check out her channel. She lives full-time on cruise ships. And she does an amazing job of breaking down the numbers. On my channel, I've started every cruise I take doing a video to recap every penny I spent on that cruise. That's my feeble attempt to to do what Poverty to Paradise does so well. I started doing it because seeing her do it helped me so much. Like as a budget traveler, my main thing a lot of times is how much is this going to cost? How much is that going to cost? I want to know the details so that I can plan accordingly. Poverty Paradise does a really good job of that, and I don't do too shabby myself, but if you're watching from my channel and you haven't yet subscribed, please go check her out. You're gonna love her, I promise.
Yeah, she was saying she does some breakdowns too of the different expenses that she has on cruise ships. So to see a different personality, a different perspective, some other cruise expenses, how someone else who, I guess you live part-time on cruise ships rather than full-time on cruise ships. So if that's something that you're interested in maybe doing, maybe you can learn from her channel. So definitely check it out. It's Kim After 50, no spaces.
Somebody else just said Cafe Beignet is better than Cafe Tulum.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, we gonna find out.
I also had one of the locals, so I had to, I'll talk about my luggage in a different video, but I ended up sending my luggage out. And when I was here last time in October, the guy at the UPS store told me about Dini's, which was really, really good. They have this char grilled oysters, and it's in butter and cheese, and you don't even taste the oyster. You taste the oyster, but you don't. And I was like, I don't eat oysters. He's like, go check that out. So he told me about Dini's, and my aunt and uncle took me there, so I trust him now. This time I went and I saw him again, and he told me about a restaurant that only serves breakfast and lunch. It's called Lux, L-U-X. So I'm debating between them, and now I'm hearing about this Cafe Beignets to eat for breakfast. And you also mentioned Maro's is a steakhouse.
Oh yeah.
You've heard of that too?
Yeah.
Okay, I had never heard of it until he told me today. So that's some things I might be checking out. Let's see, what is this? Condolences Coaching Chronicles. Hopefully these channels can help you in your recovery, and we can all do some healing together. We all have our own different backstories, but sorry that happened to you. I'm glad that cruising is therapeutic for you.
Me too. It's like so many people have gone through so many things. And I know there's not one answer for everybody, but there's something about being on that water and not having to deal with the day-to-days of life. Like somebody else is making my bed, somebody else is washing my clothes because I'm platinum, so that means I get my clothes washed for free. Somebody else is fixing my meals, and I can just like woosah. You know what I mean? There's just something special about that.
Yes. You have to do the original cafe. It's not the same anywhere else, but only if you don't have diabetes. Okie dokie.
Thank you so much.
Thanks HB5 for subscribing.
Yes, thank you.
Jeannie
I was talking to you, HB5, but I couldn't see your name, so I just said, with the glasses. I couldn't see it.
Oh, Deanie's also has some barbecue shrimp. Oh my God, it's so good. My aunt and uncle had the catfish platter, and they said it was amazing. And something about their potatoes too. I just remember that from October. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, we got
don't forget to hit
106
the like
people.
button.
Never sell MSC, me neither. MSC and Carnival matching offers into is very interesting. MSC is coming to Galveston. We've been wondering about trying them out.
Yeah, I did a video. I think the video is called something like I booked 2 free cruises. I think that's the name of the video, where I do share word for word the email I sent and what the process was for getting them to match my Carnival offer. What I loved about the MSC match was they were like, pick any 7-day cruise leaving any U.S. port and just let us know. So it wasn't, right. So I was able to, well, they gave me from January to June in that time period, any 7-day cruise leaving any U.S. port. So I was able to pick the cruise that I wanted. I had to do a $400 deposit, but then once I got on board, that $400 became free play. So it was so smooth and easy. It was all through the casino department. Yeah. So yeah, the video I think is called I Booked 2 Free Cruises, where I break down, like I read to you the email I sent to them and the emails they sent to me.
They ain't never been that generous to me to tell me pick whichever cruise ship you want, a day and all that. I will as soon as I have an opening in my schedule, but I ain't got no opening in my schedule right now. I will though. Let's see. Excited about MSC coming to Galveston. Looking forward to trying out new to me cruise line. Yep, thanks Miss Loretta. It is Kim after 50.
Yes, thank you so much.
And not just subscribing just to subscribe, but she has some really good content over there. You're gonna get some very interesting content on her channel. So don't just subscribe and walk away. Go subscribe and then actually watch, because again, I've been watching her channel, and obviously we connect, so that's why we're here.
Take her word for it.
I would not be telling her, I would not even be on this live if I didn't think you was going to gain anything out of her channel. Empress, welcome to the membership. Welcome.
Bearing it all with Candace that I like the cruising community happiness is a lot.
Hey, Miss Candace. Thank you for joining us.
The casino will trick you. I now gamble on cruises only, not on land. The free cruises have me in a chokehold. Run to you. Yes, the addiction is real, but hey, if it works out in your favor, I say we take advantage of it. Tommy just contacted you a few days ago about cruising full time. Hi, Tommy. I also took Linnell's advice about other land casino offers. Holland did offer me 400 in free play. Whoop, whoop. You're welcome. You're welcome. Congrats. Oh, thank you, Miss Brenda. Carnival offers are why we can cruise as often as we do. Yes, they are more generous. I get offers from Royal and Carnival, but way more from Carnival than I do on Royal. But obviously, it's all generous to me, so I appreciate that. Do you seem like you get more from a certain cruise line, or?
Well, I don't do Royal yet.
Okay.
So I don't really have much other than MSC. My main casino offer experience is Carnival.
Okay.
Now I cruise Margaritaville at sea also free, but those aren't casino offers.
Oh, I thought they were.
No, I don't even know how their casino program works. Margaritaville at Sea has a program called the Heroes Program.
Oh.
And with the Heroes Program, if you are an educator, a first responder, there are several categories of things that you can be to qualify. Military, they will offer you a free cruise or a discounted cruise depending on availability. So you have to sign up through the govx.com website, upload your ID, whether it's your military, whatever ID, and then they'll take you to them select cruises, like travel cruises. They'll take you to the Margaritaville at Sea page, and then you can see which cruises are available for free and which cruises are available for 20% off, is what they're offering right now. So my first Margaritaville at Sea cruise, I just paid for it. It was like $49 plus taxes and fees. And then I got a free cruise offer from them. I don't know why, honestly. I think they were just trying to fill a cruise, like a last minute booking. And
good enough reason for me.
Right. They slipped a free cruise certificate under my door, so I took that. And then most recently, I've taken advantage of that Heroes program where they offer free cruises. And on those, you just have to pay like your fees that are associated with it. But the website is govx, I think it's .com, might be .org. Check it out and see if you qualify in any of the categories that they offer in their Heroes program, because they do have several. I just checked it the other night, and it's not like a one and done. You can do it multiple times, but they have several offerings for free cruises, anywhere between 2 days and 7 days, and you just pay your taxes and fees. The only thing about them is they want 2 people to come.
Okay.
So you can't really do it for a solo booking.
Okay.
But yeah, so that's another option that's not a casino offer, but can still get you on a cruise ship.
Well, there you go. A lot of people ask all the time, how can I get an offer for a discount or free cruise without, because they don't play in the casino for whatever reason. So there's another option right there. Thank you, Rustic Dragonfly Designs, for subscribing to Kim's channel.
Yes, thank you.
You're gonna love it. Looking forward to continued journeys. Oh, thank you. Dee Dee's is good. Something opens at 4. Hi, ladies. Hi. Already booked MSC, leaving out of Galveston.
Is your it's out your face?
I just don't want it to shake.
Oh, okay.
Hi, Melissa. Kim, thank you for that great info about MSC matching video. I'll be digging into your channel as soon as you guys are done.
Thank you.
Britt Gal in Texas. Someone else, Dr. O enjoyed Margaritaville. Royal bored you, what? Royal is amazing. I'm gonna stick up for Royal. Royal is fun. If you don't know fun, my Mariner video series that I did last month, that's a good example of Royal ship. Nothing boring about Royal Caribbean. What do you recommend about cash versus card? I get burned with Carnival. Cash versus card?
I don't know if you mean like for your expenses on board. Is that Brittany?
Yeah, Brittany.
If that's what you mean, I always recommend doing a cash deposit. Although I don't always do it. But if you need to not come home and have a whole place on your card for your onboard expenses, I always recommend doing a cash deposit. With the cash deposit, if you spend more than what you gave them, they're just going to have you come down and add more cash to it. If you spend less, they'll refund your remaining balance before you get off. A lot of times with a debit card, they're going to place a hold on there, and that hold can last up to 2 weeks. And so if you don't have the wiggle room to allow for that 2-week hold when you come back, I recommend doing the cash deposit.
Now see, that's another thing. She has experience in that. I don't. I've never done cash or debit card. So I always use, if I'm on Royal, I put my Royal credit card. And if I'm on Carnival, I put my Carnival credit card. So if they put a hold on it, it doesn't matter. It's a credit card anyway. They're just going to take it off. And it's not holding up my cash or anything like that. So, yeah, so that's something that she knew I had no idea about.
Yeah, I enjoy Margaritaville too. Like, some people talk about it because it's, the ships are a little bit older, but I've always had a great time on Margaritaville.
Miss Wanda just subscribed to your channel, Sight Unseen. You will not regret it. You will love it. That's an issue for 2 people. I'm tired of waiting on other people, so I can go alone. I guess I'll miss out on the hero special. Well, I would say check it out anyway, because
Go through the booking process and see what it's going to add to it, because it may not add that much and you may still be able to take advantage of the 20% off. I know for me to do solo with the 20% off on the 2-day cruise came to like $320, I think. But I was looking at a 7-day cruise, and for 2 people, it was going to cost me a couple $100. But then when I changed it to just 1 person, it shot up to $700 something. So I do know that they want 2 people spending money on that ship to compensate for the free cabin that they're giving away.
Terry Jo, that's a good question. I don't think I have an answer to it because I'm really simple and I don't really ask for a lot of stuff, but maybe between the 2 of us we can come up with some. So Terry Jo, if y'all haven't seen the question, is asking what are some perks or freebies you can get while on the ship that people don't really think to ask for, or other than the desk chair. That's something I always ask
what are
for.
some perks or freebies that you can get on the
It's
ship?
Terry Jo, so I don't know if it's a he or a she.
Or here.
Yeah.
They ask, what are some perks or freebies you can ask for on the ship that people don't think to ask for? Can you think of anything? A blue blanket. That's what Bianca's gonna say. On Carnival, she's always gonna request that blue blanket. You can ask them for a fan. The earlier that you ask for the fan, the better, because they run out of them. And I've heard that some ships, you gotta have a medical condition to ask for a fan. I'm medical condition.
I've never asked for a fan, but one time they had a fridge, but it wasn't getting cold, and so he brought me a medical fridge, which it didn't fit in that slot, so it was sitting to the side, but it was super cold. So I guess you can ask for a medical fridge if you need it.
But here's something that I was gonna do a video on. I probably will still do a video on. On MSC, they matched my Carnival Casino offer, but they also matched my Carnival loyalty status. So even though I'm platinum with Carnival, even though it was my first time sailing MSC, you have to do it beforehand. It's just a little form that you fill out online. They made me gold on MSC, which meant I got a free hour in the thermal spa. Ooh, yeah, girl. And we got to do the F1 Formula race car simulator for free, which I think is normally like $10. They sent a gift to the room, which was just like a backpack. And I think the other thing was a birthday cake, but it wasn't my birthday, so I didn't get that. So just because I matched my Carnival status, my VIP status with Carnival to MSC, I got those freebies on my first MSC cruise. So that's something to do. Check whoever you have status with, take that status, and then whoever you're sailing, check to see if they match loyalty status, to see what kind of freebies and upgrades you can get.
What else do I ask for? Most of I'm saying most, I only do Royal and Carnival. Can ask for a robe if you need one. My last cruise, this guy walked around every day with a robe on all day long.
Now this is something.
He had clothes too, but he had that robe on the whole time.
Bianca discovered this on our last Carnival cruise. It's not free, but you can get feminine products. Was that you? Oh, I get my daughters mixed up. Who I was with? Feminine products, earbuds. What else do they have? And pain medicine from guest services. And it was like 50 cents. Was it?
I think like 25.
She said like 25 cents. So we discovered, I'm not gonna say which one of those items. we realized we needed at the last minute, and you know they're so expensive in the gift shops. But Bianca went to guest services, and they were like 25 or 50 cents. So that's not free, but it's good to know.
What I try not to forget is on both Royal and Carnival, you get a welcome gift. So the food, and it's usually pedophores, but I always tell them I don't need them carbs, which I eat carbs anyway, too much carbs. But anyway, I say I don't need them carbs. I just want them chocolate covered strawberries. So you can just ask for just the chocolate covered strawberries. I think you have to have status with that though, platinum and above. I don't know what it is on Royal. It is platinum on Carnival.
Yeah. Any questions over there?
Yeah. So that's another thing that I try to make sure I don't forget to ask for. If you are just joining, hey, it's Linnell. I'm here in New Orleans. I am here with my friend Kimberly. Her channel is Kim After 50, and she lives part-time on cruise ships. And we're just hanging out here in Nolans over in Walk-Ons, enjoying some we didn't get no gumbo. Red beans and rice was off the chain though. And we're just answering any questions that you have. If you are looking for a new channel, some more cruise content, or just another solo and female type cruise content, and a different perspective, because she cruises different cruises than I do at different times, and has a totally different personality. Make sure you check out her channel, Kim After 50, and we're just hanging out and answering any questions that you have for either one of us, or just anything in general about living full-time or part-time on cruise ships. So welcome. And she does have experience with Margaritaville and MSC, whereas I don't. So if you have questions about that, then let us know. Also, if you haven't already, take a moment, go subscribe to her channel, check out her videos, and then come back over here to the live and let us know what questions you have. It's Kim After 50. Kim After 50, no spaces. Apologize for the background. We're here in the restaurant, so we're probably disturbing more people that are disturbing us. So bear with us.
I also heard you could ask for a mattress topper if the mattress is too hard.
I did hear about that mattress topper, but I've only asked for it one time, and it didn't do anything for me. The bed, I had the two twin beds separated, and the bed I was on, it was just a mess. So I just went and got on the other bed.
I did that too.
Yeah.
What cool. Like one was hard, one was soft.
Yeah, should be the same mattress, but I guess not. Dr. O, Margaritaville, I went solo and stayed 4 days at a resort. It didn't cost me that much. I go solo all the time. It's worth it. Yep. Rose fan teapots. The teapot, yeah, if you ask for hot water, if you want tea or hot chocolate or whatever, they'll bring you a teapot. You can ask for other pillows, like body pillow, but you can't keep it. I never knew that you could get a body pillow.
Terry Joe, it should.
Oh. Mattress topper. Let me read what she said, because I know some people can't see the small writing. It says, does menopause count as a medical condition? That's what you was answering?
Yeah.
L, I'm just tuning in. Who is your guest and what is her channel? You want to introduce yourself again for anybody who just joined?
Kim. My channel is Kim After 50, where I talk about cruising and travel, other forms of travel a little bit, mostly cruising, and just everything that I am doing to recreate my life after 50, to rebuild, create a new life. I had to pivot at 50. So it's Kim After 50, all one word, no spaces. And I would love to have you subscribe. I was a subscriber to Linnell's channel, and one day I went and logged into my YouTube, and I saw that she was commenting on my videos, and I nearly lost my mind. Like, grabbed my daughter's Guess who subscribed to my channel? Y'all would have thought Michael Jackson subscribed to my channel. And we just so happened to both be here at the same time. And we decided to get together and have lunch.
Yes, and it's been amazing. First time catching a live. Hi, Team Reese Travels.
Team Reese Travels, I didn't even see.
Yeah. This is my first time catching a live.
Now, Team Reese Travels, they know I love them too, and RJ. Hey, y'all.
So Keeping Natural. I just subscribed to Kim's channel.
Thank you so much.
You're going to enjoy the content. Make sure you catch some of those older videos she has too. You're going to learn a lot, especially about the Margaritaville and her experiences at the different ports. I like it when you go different places with your daughters and y'all be trying out different things and on the different cab rides and stuff like that. I'm like, ooh, I've been to Nassau. I never heard of these food places. Where is this? I want to go. Can you get free water at the bar from the spigot thing and refill water bottles?
Can you? I've never tried.
I don't know. A fan, a raised toilet seat. Yep, old people problems. You can't get a raised toilet seat, a stool for the shower. Lots of things. Yeah, let us know some more. Y'all teaching me too. Miss Wanda Royal, you can ask for a robe. In the main dining room, you can ask for more than one entree or appetizer without any extra charges. That is awesome.
I think it's with the appetizers. Everywhere I've been, you can get multiple appetizers.
Right.
MSC, you can only get one entree. An additional entree is $5. I know on Carnival you can get 2 entrees.
Yeah. I normally don't do that unless it's something that I haven't tried yet, which is
The food
very.
is good on MSC anyway. So
It's
you
not-
don't really want that. Do you don't really want that.
Well, Royal and Carnival on lobster night, you can best believe I'm getting 2 lobsters. I was able to match my Royal Caribbean with MSC. Okay.
Okay.
So, hey, Miss Rodnette. Miss Ronnie Harris is my one of my admins over on the Facebook group. So if you want to have a little bit more conversation and be able to share pictures and things about your trip and ask some different questions, share some other stuff that you can't really share here on YouTube, or I might not see because there's a gazillion comments over on YouTube, then of course you can join the Facebook page, and there's a link on all my videos to that.
Yeah, let us know. Bianca's trying to do the haunted history tour. And I told her I had to pray about it. Y'all let me know. If y'all have ever done it, let us know what y'all think about it. This has nothing to do with cruising in New Orleans.
We keep talking about Bianca. Should we put her on camera? Do you want to be on camera so they can see who you are? Only if you want to. I'm not going to switch it around unless you want to. So this is Miss Kim's daughter. You said yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to give me the phone so they can see it too?
She is our photographer today.
So that's Bianca, y'all. Oh, Candy said, thank you, camera lady, doing a wonderful job.
Help give her some, do you want to tell them about the tour that you're thinking about doing? Let them, if they've done it or not.
Oh, it's the Haunted New Orleans tour with ghosts, vampires, and witches.
Ghosts, vampires, and witches.
And I was okay when she said ghosts and vampires, but when she said witches, I said, oh, I don't know about that.
Has anyone ever done that before? And let her know, was it worth it, or should she skip it? Or is there something better that you saw, or was it really awesome and she should definitely check it out and don't miss it before she leaves? Let her know. All right, let me switch back over, see if there's any more comments about that. Let's see. Denny's potatoes are boiled in crab boil, served with butter instead of crackers, and they are so amazing. Potatoes is one of the things I try to stay away from, but those are amazing. Yes. Thank you for that info. I'm platinum with Carnival, so I will do that before I leave in December. You're welcome.
Yeah, I heard they match hotel status too. I think MSC is just coming after the American market.
Okay.
So they're trying to match whatever they can match to get you on their cruises.
All right. Carnival and Royal, y'all better watch out. And don't they have a new ship? I keep seeing a lot of
Yeah.
people saying MSC
World
World,
America.
World America, that's what it's called.
Mhm.
So, yeah, they're here for it. You can say your birthday and they usually will decorate for you and you don't have to pay. Oh, I'm not a birthday person, so have you ever done that?
No, I haven't.
Okay, now we know.
I know that you can take your own decorations on board, like your Dollar Tree decorations, instead of paying them to do the room. But I've never known that they would do it for free.
Hi, Piera. Welcome. If the ship is in rough waters, you can call guest services and ask for seasick medicine. I've actually, most of the time I've seen, like when I'm doing a ship tour, when I go down to the medical center, they usually have, I don't know, some kind of container or something where I'm just sitting out there for free because they already know people gonna come and ask for them. And also, that's how I know that there's rough waves out there too, because in the hallway,
They'll put
the barf bags out,
yeah.
yep, right on all the stairways.
Hello.
Hi, Diva Michelle. I'd like to know, how is the entertainment on MSC? Do they have karaoke and movie Under the Stars?
They do have, yes to both. I didn't attend either, but they did have it on the schedule.
Do they have production shows?
Okay,
Comedians?
so that's the other thing about MSC. Their shows, to me, I'm not really a show person on a lot of cruise ships.
Oh, I love the show.
I feel like after a while, they just kind of seem the same. Like I've seen this 100 times to me. See, different personalities.
I love the
But
show.
on MSC Seascape, the talent was like top notch. And we enjoyed every show we went to. I think we went to shows 4 of the 7 nights. And they were all just visually stunning. What else were there? Oh, and yeah, they had comedians.
Comedians, yep. Karaoke, movie Under the Stars. Do you sing?
No.
No?
I mean, I do, but I don't do it well.
Oh, she can sing.
But my mother
can't
told
sing
me
at
when I
all.
was young that by the time it get to God's ears,
Oh gosh. I'm jealous of anyone who can sing. Even if you sing just enough to do karaoke, I can't do that at all.
I'll do karaoke, but I can't sing.
I can't
I
even
don't sing
hum.
well. But I'll do karaoke because I'm not gonna see these people again, and I'm just here to have a good time.
I don't want to get thrown off the ship.
You remember that time we did all about that bass? You know, it's all about that bass, about that bass.
Yes,
You
see?
know, trouble.
She can
All
sing.
about, no, I can't. But like I said, for me, sounds good to the Lord.
Kind of talking about cash. Carnival offers something called Cruise Cash, which sounds good, but be very careful. It only applies to one cruise and is not refunded at the end of the cruise.
Right. And who else is like that? Virgin Voyages Bar Cash
Okay.
is like that. Okay, so speaking of freebies, I'm not a travel agent. You're not a travel agent?
No.
Okay. But a lot of times, if you look on the website for the price of your cruise and you have a trusted, reputable travel agent that you can work with, you can call them, and whatever the cruise line is going to give you, like maybe online, the cruise line says this booking includes $50 onboard credit. A lot of times, a travel agent will then give you $25 or another $50 for the same price. So you're not paying any extra. You're getting extra onboard credit, and you are creating a paycheck for a travel agent, which is a small business. Now, make sure it's a trusted, reputable travel agent, but that's another little freebie that you can look for. And I know, like with Royal Caribbean, a lot of times the travel agents can get better pricing than what you're going to see online. That's not talking about casino offers, just whatever you would pay online for a regular booking. I know with Royal, a lot of times the travel agents get you a better price. But with MSC Carnival, they can sometimes throw in a little bit of extra. And like I've had my travel agent send me a birthday cake to the main dining room and just little extra things like that.
I don't use a travel agent, so I didn't know that. I just learned all of that myself.
Usually I book my really good casino offer straight through the cruise line because the travel agent's not gonna get paid anything to do that work. But if it's not a free cruise, I'll book it through a travel agent just because I might get some extra onboard credit and they get a paycheck.
Hi, new subscriber from Linnell's channel. Do you have a recommendation for a travel agent?
A recommendation for a travel agent. If you're looking for solo or cruising, specialty is solo cruising, but cruising in general, SIG, the solo cruiser, SIG. She has a YouTube channel. Yep, her name is Cheryl. She books cruises.
I've used Raquel from MH Family Adventures before. I've also used, and she's very, very efficient. I've also used Rich and Jazzy Life, Melanin at Sea. I don't know what the name of their travel agent is, but I think their channel is Rich and Jazzy Life, and they have a YouTube group called Melanin at Sea. So I've used both of them with great service both times, and both times I got extra onboard credit every time because I've booked with Raquel from MH Family Adventures multiple times, and I've gotten onboard credit.
And if you're looking for a travel agent outside of cruising, she does cruises too, but a lot of international things, flights and things like that, is Miss Carlene over at See It with C, SEE with the letter C. Her name is Carlene. So you can check out her channel. She has her contact info over there as well. Do you find using Carnival card gets you more than using a different credit card? It probably benefits you more because you are on Carnival full time. So for me, the main reason why I use my Carnival and my Royal Caribbean card, they do come with perks. I do get points and things like that I can use for onboard credit for future cruises. But the main reason I use them is because, well, the initial sign-up bonuses, right? But then outside of that, if you read the fine print, which I'm always advocating of reading the fine print, it tells you that you are covered for insurance, for travel insurance. It tells you the amount as far as your luggage and your actual cruise if you cancel and things like that. So I don't buy the regular cruise travel insurance because I'm not spending thousands of dollars on cruises like most people are. I have since bought additional travel insurance because I have some trips outside of cruises now, but the credit cards for both Royal and Carnival do have trip insurance, so that's why I use them. Miss Pieta is subscribing to your channel and she's gonna go check out some of your videos, so she'll get some content over there. Hi, Flindell Ray. I watch your channel all the time. I was born and raised in New Orleans. I left in 1978, moved to California where I now live. We have a lot in common. I too was your witness for over 34 years.
Did I mention that? Or is she talking to you?
Oh, I mentioned that in one of my recent videos.
I was never a Jehovah's Witness, but I studied with them for years.
Oh, really?
And I was an unbaptized publisher at one point.
We got so much in common. We just don't even realize it. The longer we sit here, the more we feel it. We just been living the same life, just on different parallels. How many cruises do you need to go platinum?
You need 75 days at sea. It used to be 10 cruises.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
I did not know that.
Carnival used to do 10 cruises and you were platinum, and it didn't matter if it was because they used to do cruises to nowhere on Carnival. A 2-day cruise, a 10-day cruise, it didn't matter. 10 cruises, and then they switched it, and now it's 75 days at sea.
I like the days better, I think. Kim, what is your favorite MSC cruise?
I've only done one, MSC Seascape.
That's a favorite.
Bearing it all with Candace said, I'm so happy for you, Kim. You deserve this exposure. I can't wait to see how your camera works.
Oh, thank you, Miss Candace. Thank you. I was just, okay, y'all. I've been complaining for like 2 days because my channel was stuck. I think this was the 3rd day. I was thinking YouTube was broken because I usually always get like a subscriber or 2 or 10 a day. And I had been stuck at 598, but this was the 3rd day. And I could not stop talking about it. And I just got a feeling when I get off here, I'm going to check and I'm going to be unstuck. So thank you. Thank you for that.
Let's see. Mom's Travel Team, glad to add Kim to my subs. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all.
Primetime Travelers, hey Linnell, greetings from a boring desk in downtown Orlando. So another different perspective for not full time, but definitely some different cruises and some really good excursions is Dan and Tori over at Primetime Travelers. So they have two different channels. They have Primetime Travelers, which they mostly focus on train stations, which I just took my first Amtrak training. I ain't too happy with it, but I'm gonna give them another shot. But yeah, Dan and Tori kind of prepared me for what to expect taking the Bright Line train when I took it from Miami to Orlando. But then they also have Primetime Cruisers, because now they are going on cruises and showing another different perspective and again personality, showing it from, you know, as a family, going on different cruises together. So add that channel to your repertoire as well. Hey Dan and Tori. Boring. I'm sure it's not boring, Dan. I'm guessing this is Dan because he usually talk like that. Tori don't usually say that kind of stuff.
Thank you so much.
L has subscribed. Oh, not just L, sexy L. Welcome to Kim After 50, L.
Thank you.
If you are just joining us, hey, it's Linnell and my friend Kimberly here. We are in New Orleans. We've been here for a few hours enjoying each other's company. Kim has her own YouTube channel, and we are both here just for another day or two. Well, I'm here till tomorrow. Kim's trying to figure out how much her and her daughter love New Orleans, if they're going to stay another 2 or 3 weeks.
Tomorrow too, but my daughter just asked if we can change our flight and stay another day.
Because New Orleans is awesome. So yeah, if you're just joining us, make sure you check out her channel. She lives part-time on cruise ships, and she has a totally different perspective than I have. She sometimes travels solo, and she also has her family on cruises with her, and she's traveled on many different cruise ships than I have, so you can see a different perspective. She also gets deals, different types of deals. So if you're looking to spread your wings as far as the content that you watch on regarding cruises, Kim After 50, no spaces. And you want to tell a little, for anybody who just came, tell them a little bit more about your channel.
So my channel started after I got divorced. I had been married for over 2 decades. We have 4 beautiful children, 4 beautiful daughters, 4 amazing grandsons. And I was suddenly divorced and trying to figure out how to start over, trying to figure out how not to sink into depression, and how to have like some forward movement. And I took one cruise, a solo cruise, and I knew that was the answer. So then I booked 4 birthday cruises for the month of December. And I've just been doing 2 to 3 cruises a month ever since then. I feel like God used cruising to help in the healing process. And so I always have something to look forward to, always have something to work towards. And I'm also on a weight loss journey, and I get more steps in on a cruise. Y'all, it's embarrassing. Bianca, my step tracker, it's embarrassing, isn't it? It's embarrassing how much more activity I get on a cruise ship than when I'm at home. So it's helping with the physical healing also, and just meeting people. Like when I thought my life was getting smaller because I was getting divorced, my life, it looks like we're split screen, but we're not. It does. My life actually expanded because I've met wonderful people like Candace, who's watching the live on my channel, Linnell, just all kinds of wonderful people who I've met through the YouTube channel and actually on cruise ships, sitting in a hot tub talking to a stranger, and before you leave, you have each other's information and you stay in touch. Mm-hmm. So I just love how God has used cruising to help me start this next leg of my journey. That's what I need to do. What am I on?
You see me shaking this phone a little bit, it's because my
Okay.
phone just came up and said, girl, you at 15% battery, and I'm gonna plug in. Excuse me while I change this up a little. Oops. Sorry for the shaky. I gotta plug in. All right, now we charging. So yeah, we're just hanging out here in New Orleans. If you are looking for some new content, make sure you check out Miss Kim's channel, Kim After 50, no spaces, and you are going to get some valuable content over there. Like I said, she's been on some cruises I have never been on, and she's been able to get some deals. And even some of the ones, the Carnival cruises that she's been on, ships that I have never been on. I think is it Horizon or Conquest? Which one? Conquest. Yeah. So yeah, check out her channel, and you'll learn. You'll definitely get some good content over there.
There was somebody that asked a question about, do you feel awkward?
All right, I gotta go back up to some. You said there was a question.
Somebody said, I think it was, do you ever feel awkward dining alone?
Okay, you want to answer that while I try
I
and figure
feel
out
like
where I
what's
was
stuck
with
in
the
my head
comments?
that I was gonna
Do
answer
you?
next. Initially, I did, yes. To be honest, those first couple times, I felt like people were looking at me. Listen, y'all, my first solo cruise, it was before the divorce, but the divorce was about to happen any week now. And I felt like everybody who looked at me was like, she's alone. Her husband doesn't want her. And that's why she's on this cruise alone. Like, that's what I was really feeling. But after the first couple times, I was completely over it. Sometimes I take an audiobook and I listen to my book. I never thought to watch my shows, but I saw you were watching something on yours one time when you were dining.
Oh yes, I always watch Netflix.
Yeah, so then once I saw that she was watching
Lincoln Lawyer, that's
her
my
shows,
show right
I
now.
love her. I saw her watching her shows. I was like, okay, I can take my AirPods and watch my shows. Sometimes I edit a video. Sometimes I just sit and look at the water, but I don't even think about it anymore. The more I cruise solo, the more I realize that people are not thinking about you. They are on their vacation. They're not thinking about you. So, yes, initially for the first couple times, and no after that.
My personality, I never. Sometimes I would eat alone on land, so eating alone on a cruise ship never bothered me. Hi from Northeast Louisiana. Welcome. Have fun and be safe. Lonely is a star. So humble. I would have lost my mind if she noticed my teeth. We are funny people as humans. We are so funny. Just subscribe.
Okay.
Hanging with Lady K. Subscribe to your channel.
Thank you so much, hanging with Lady K.
And, oh my goodness, Kim. I'm also. Did you mention that on here?
No.
What used to be on our lives. I won't say it out loud then.
Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Your name does look familiar.
Hi, Keelan. Free robes and food on Carnival 2. They limited free entrees to 2 now, but they okay for most
Any
people.
comments over
Appetizers,
here?
desserts,
Any
are,
comments over here?
desserts are still unlimited. Oh,
Hey,
that's
Roger.
something that people don't realize that maybe they do. I don't think I realized it for a while. Do y'all know you can get banana splits on Carnival?
Oh
menu?
yeah.
You
From
can
the
order
kids
from the
menu.
kids menu.
You can order from the kids menu if you don't see anything that you like.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I think I saw your chocolate melting cake is my same order.
Oh,
With
really?
Was it you? The cup of peanut butter and the cup of
Yes.
ice cream?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my
And
same.
if you ask for a Mickey Mouse, it's gonna be the melting cake with 2 scoops of
yeah.
ice cream. And also I learned I was on Carnival Venezia with what's the behind the scenes thing? I forgot what it's called. I can't think what it's called.
The chef's table?
Chef's table. The chef was saying that when you order the chocolate melting cake, you can get it in different stages. So normally when they bring it to you, it's kind of like
Bianca, you
it's like melty in the middle a little bit. You can get it like as like undercooked as you want, like almost like a pudding or whatever, and you can ask for it well done, so it's like a cake. So yeah, if you are on Carnival, if you didn't know that, you
I
can do
didn't know
that.
that. I just thought they were extremely inconsistent with that milk. Kim, do you want me to hold this?
Oh, if you don't mind.
I'm gonna turn it around.
Okay. The laptop cruiser, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm saying her name right because I watched her video this morning. Miss Jennifer is the laptop cruiser.
Thank you so much, Miss
She
Pamela.
subscribed to your channel and she is
Yes.
excited to check out all your videos.
Thank you, Team Reese Travels. Desiree says she's watching both channels right now.
Hey Desiree. 3 lovely ladies, thank you. I've done the Haunted History Tour in Charleston. It was spooky and super fun.
Okay. Spooky is super fun. So you got one.
Bianca, you got some fans. Enjoy your trip. I did the ghost tour. It was neat. I'm with Kim. They had me till they said witches.
Girl, because my whole attitude changed. I was like, okay, yeah, we can do this because it's mostly about history, right? It's mostly about learning about the history and the folklore. We can do this. And when that lady said witches, I stopped her right there. I said, I'm trying to pray about this. I'm not trying to take home nobody but me and Bianca.
Miss Bianca, Miss Wanda said thank you for your camera duty.
Thank you, Miss Tammy. I'm trying to hold it.
I've done the City Park tour in Nolans, no vampires. It was awesome. As long as they see you, we good. Don't they see me?
I'm panning. You know that little gadget that turns
Yeah.
with you? That's what we're doing. Oh, she's been watching Lynette for a while.
City
Isn't
tour,
it real amazing?
no vampires. It was awesome. We had a very knowledgeable tour guide. I can't find her channel. Can you put it in the comments? I don't know how to do that yet. Her channel is Kim after 50, no space.
Right. It's no spaces, right?
Yeah,
It's my channel, Kim After 50, no spaces.
KIMAFTER 50.
And I have on a blue bathing suit and my hair is like pulled back. So it looks like slicked down.
Or you can also search for Margaritaville at sea for $49. Is it free Margaritaville?
No,
Cruise?
It was already on it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh wait, can I do comments?
Maya just
I'm
Bianca's
gonna try
logging
something.
in so I could type it from her phone to your
You
channel.
can just
Oh,
show
okay.
the phone to show like that.
Yeah. I don't-
Oh, she said just show the phone.
Oh. Does that work?
Does that work?
Kim after 50. I think that works.
Thank you so much.
All right, so Diva Michelle, let me know if you got that or not. Hopefully, that will help out other people too. If you're looking for her channel, Kim after 50. MSC is going after Royal.
Where are you going, Pamela? Pamela says she can't wait to go on her second cruise in November.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
Just subscribe to Kim, Miss Bonnie Lay. You can ask for a mattress topper. Yes, mattress topper. That was one of the things we were forgetting. Kim, have you done Virgin yet?
I have done Virgin. I've done one cruise on Virgin, and it was a cruise to nowhere. So I think it was a special sailing because I don't think they offer that all the time. And it was a 2-day cruise. I do have a video on my channel. It was one of my very first vlogs. So be easy if you go watch it. But it was, I enjoyed it. I loved it. I loved it. Like no children, which I don't mind children. But I also don't mind not having them around. And the food was the best I've ever had on a cruise ship. The best. Somebody told me that their restaurants, like what you would consider specialty dining on another cruise line, is included on Virgin. And somebody told me that Michelin star chefs create their menus and tipping is included. I think the basic Wi-Fi was included, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
It was kind of like, so there's a big price difference, but everything's included. You could get steak for your room service, delicious steak. It was amazing.
And that's included?
It was something like if you spent, room service was, I think like $7.
Okay.
But if you got anything that costs money in your room service order, then your room service was free. Something like that.
Okay.
So I would add like a drink to my room service order, which was like $5, and then that made the whole room service order free.
Okay, wow.
Because I'm that serious about saving money. It saved me like $2.
That's an insider tip.
But we're going to save them $2. I just subscribed to the channel. I'm glad to see you, full of joy. Tracy from San Diego. Hey, Tracy. Thank you so much. Tracy, your name looks so familiar. You're Diamond. Okay. I'm going to try to get where you are, Bonnie. Pamela said she's watching both of us now, too.
So Kim has a video called Questions That Nobody Asked Me. Ain't nobody asked me, but I ain't never been on no Virgin Voyages cruise ship. So
I did a video one time called Answering Questions That Nobody Asked Me. Because I was like, what do y'all want to know? Ask me anything. And nobody asked me anything.
So if you want to see what it's like on Virgin, go over to her channel because I've never been on it. I don't know.
I have been on NCL, but my experience with NCL is pre-COVID, and I feel like I can't really answer anything on NCL because everything changed for all the cruise lines after the bid hit. So I did 3 NCL cruises, but they were all, in fact, my last cruise was on NCL right before the world shut down.
I can't put her in the channel. I'm on my phone and I don't know how to do that. I don't see any button over here that says for me to type in the chat or nothing like that. So
if some of you all that are, hey Miss Keisha, for some of you all that are on both channels, can y'all do me a favor and put this channel in Linnell's chat? Yes, Bonnie, you can. Yeah, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you.
That'll be very helpful. Someone's gonna put it in the info chat, so you'll be able to find it. Hi, Bonnie. And looks like you had a question, but it got cut off.
Those were the days. Miss Tracy said she used to be Miss Tracy said she used to be on late night lives, buying way too much with me and the girls. Part of all those prayers instead of jewelry focused lives. Remember when we just used to pray with people?
MSC has some beautiful ships. I just don't like the food. You had. Oh yeah, you said you didn't like their food either.
I didn't care for their food either. The specialty dining food was good, but we even got the upgrade steak in the main dining one night, the steak that you pay for, and it felt like mystery meat. Like, what is this? Yeah, but the pizza was good on MSC. Their pizza was good.
Queens Move on.
Thank you, Miss Judy.
Lives in New Orleans. Thanks, Miss Wanda. She put your channel link here.
Thank you, Miss Wanda.
In NOLA, we use Cajun Encounters Tour Company, and we did the City Cemetery Tour. Jason was our tour guide. This is a while ago. I hope he is still working there. Yeah, I did the City Cemetery Tour too. This one's a little different than what she's trying to do.
Yeah, we went to a cemetery Monday.
Did you like it? The tour or not?
No, the tour was good. The tour was really good. It wasn't just a cemetery tour. They just included the cemetery.
Yeah, it's part of the tour.
Mm-hmm. The pizza is so good on MSC. My favorite pizza at sea is the white pizza from Carnival. I don't know what it's called. I should because I order it all the time. Mm-hmm. But the MSC pizza is so good.
Miss Bonnie's daughter's name is Kim. She just subscribed to your channel and she wants to know, can you say the name of that video again that has the email info showing the status matching?
It's something like I just booked 2 free cruises or I booked 2 free cruises. It's 2 free cruises. It's in the name of the video somewhere. It's called what? Bianca Pizza? Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. Bianca means white. Okay. Thank you so much, Laptop Cruiser. Like, y'all are giving me channel. We were just sitting here before we came on live talking about all of the cruise channels that we watch. And so y'all are giving me some new names to check out.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Darlene, for subscribing. You're going to enjoy her content.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Nicole.
Ziva is going on a cruise in October. Woo woo.
I want y'all to know I cry easy. Y'all don't make me cry. Okay.
You better not cry.
I cry ridiculously easy, like for nothing. On commercials, I'm crying.
And check out your channel too. Mickey has a channel. Mickey's Adventures. I just booked something through Raquel with MH Family Adventures.
Devon said if they're not cooking, they're cruising. Yes. We just took a cooking class yesterday here in New Orleans. It was the best experience. It was $55, but we're not even talking about New Orleans. See, I ramble. On my channel, I tell them if I'm rambling, you have permission to tell me to stop rambling. But it was $55. It included the cooking demonstration, gumbo, jambalaya, bananas foster, pralines, and we had biscuits and molasses, and they fed us. So like your lunch was basically included.
They also have a hands-on one for $150.
They have a hands-on where you cook for $150, but we did the demonstration.
Ah, okay.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Miss Desiree.
HB5 going to Virgin in January.
Tracy,
Carnival
listen,
July.
I can't make no promises because I'm a big old crybaby. I cry about everything, like the Charmin commercials. I be like, oh, that's so sweet.
You're welcome, Miss Brenda, about the trip insurance on the Carnival card. Yeah, make sure you read fine print.
Tracy, I hope so. Maybe one day, Tracy said, will you two attend a cruise together in the future?
We're going to work on it.
We're going to work on it. You already booked up, though.
I am, which means you got to jump on one of my cruises. I'm going to give her my schedule, and then we're going to see if she gets a deal, because we go where the deals are.
This was I really feel like, well, I believe God orders our steps.
He
So I
know
feel
what
like
he's
this was
doing.
a complete
We don't
God thing,
question
because
him.
this just happened. We had casually mentioned previously, like maybe one day we'll be on a cruise ship at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But God just lined this up perfectly, as he always does.
It seems like getting out of gold to platinum is the hardest leg of the loyalty program.
I think you're in gold for a minute. You're in gold for a good minute. But I think platinum to diamond, because platinum is 75 days, diamond is 200 days at sea.
If you live on cruise ships, you don't have that problem.
Or sail with somebody that's platinum, and then you get those platinum perks.
Oh, the perks, yeah, while they on the ship.
Yeah.
If they in the same cabin with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I subscribe to Mom's Travel Team. Subscribe, but I feel you. My channel is slow to grow. It's just an initial thing until people find out who you are, and once YouTube figures out when you do consistent content, then YouTube can say, oh, that's what this channel is about. Okay, these people are interested in that. Let me send these videos over to that person. So until you get enough content, and just make sure you're posting consistently, it's going to eventually hit the right people.
Yeah. And you don't necessarily know, because Linnell asked me this today. I said, I feel like my YouTube growth is pretty good. And she was like, how are you measuring that? Something like that, you asked me.
Yeah, like what is good?
And I said I had ChatGPT. That's my girl. My ChatGPT's name is Essie, short for Essence. I had her do a channel audit of my channel. So I had to put the link into my channel. She did all her stuff. It took like 2 days. And then she got back to me and told me that my channel, at the age of my channel, because I'm like 5.5 months old, was doing better than 84% of channels or 86% of channels or something like that. I would have never guessed that number. So maybe it's not growing as slow as you might be thinking it's growing. You just maybe want it to be faster. Like all of us, right?
Yeah. 90% of YouTube videos
Thank
never
you so
get
much.
over 1,000 views. So any video that you put out that got over 1,000 views, you already beaten out 90% of videos on YouTube, believe it or not.
Is it 1,000 views?
It's 1,000.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you never know, like I have one video that has like 7,400 views. The next closest video is 1,000 views. So whatever YouTube did with that one video, I need you to do it again.
Yes. It figured out who to send it to. It's going to figure out the rest of your content.
Yeah.
Just keep doing it.
That's right, Devon. Just
Get
keep
some
doing
credit card insurance.
keep doing your best with whatever your territory is, whether that's big or small. Just keep doing your best with that.
You said you didn't do the roomette on the train. That would have been a better experience. Yes, but I would not know what it would be like to be on coach if I had done that. So now I've done coach. Probably my next one will probably be a roomette. So we shall see. Miss LaShawn or LaShawn, I don't know if that's a Miss or Mr. Says hi Kim.
Hello,
hi Dan, hi
LaShawn.
Pearl. Oh Lord, going through that right now. Hello, Pitts Life.
Okay, Miss Tammy, I'm gonna stick right beside her. So if I stick with you, I'll be a YouTube genius. YouTube superstar, Eugene. I'm gonna stick right beside her.
Except that means when you get on a cruise ship, everybody's gonna know who you are.
We were talking about that
You're
too,
no
'cause I'm
longer
very
incognito.
introverted.
You are going to be cruise ship internet famous. Is that a
Who she
thing?
went outside to talk to.
She girl, let her do her thing.
Bianca left.
We lost our camera person.
We had, right. Bianca was my tripod because I left my tripod in the hotel room, but she just went outside to make a phone call. So
Nova hibernated this past year, ready to branch out, get some cruises in. Yes, I'm thinking of doing my first solo cruise and on a weight loss journey. Val, is that something that you would be interested in seeing on someone else's channel, a weight loss journey, or is that just something that you're thinking of doing on your own? I'm just curious. Is anybody else who's watching? Are you also on a weight loss journey?
yeah,
And
are
do
any of
you
you all
need?
on a weight loss journey?
Are you looking for some content about that? Just curious. Let me know in the comments.
I'm really curious because I do want to share my journey. But like I was telling Linnell, my baby daughter was like, Mommy, I don't want you to because people are mean on the internet.
They are.
And she thinks I'm not ready for people's meanness. So, but I want to share it, the ups and the downs, because it has been an up and down journey. And the more I talk online, the more I share. I haven't shared everything, but the more I share what I've been going through, the more I realize that so many of us are going through the same types of things. So
Yeah, no, it's not a split screen. We are here together in
it looks like a split screen.
Walk-On's restaurant. It's just the way the table is set, the way I'm holding the phone, I guess.
Miss Candace said she is interested in somebody sharing their weight loss journey.
Let's see if we get a consensus and enough people asking about it. Then we know if that's something that people want to hear about or not. If you are just joining us, we've been over here just chit-chatting. I'm Linnell. Hey. It's
I'm
Miss
Kim.
Kim.
Hey.
Her channel is Kim After 50. I'm finally getting it right. Kim After 50, no spaces. Hopefully someone will put that in the chat for us. But yeah, if you're looking for some different cruise content, make sure you go over and check out her channel. Go ahead and subscribe. She has a lot of different content that's way different than mine. Different cruise ships that she's been on, MSC, Virgin, Margaritaville. I've never been on those ships. And she has a totally different personality than me. So I know that you would like her content, which is why we're doing this live, just to let you know that there's other content creators out there that you might want to check out. So if you're just joining us, yeah, if you have any comments or questions, put them down in the chat. Go check out her channel, go subscribe, come back over. We'll be here just chit-chatting for a while until our voice gives out. For anybody who just came in, you want to tell them what your channel is about, a little bit more about you?
So, I've been trying to think of different ways to say this because of the people that are still here.
Yeah.
So I got divorced in November, turned 50 in December. I also, through the period of separation, gained nearly 100 pounds. We were separated for like 2 years. Gained nearly 100 pounds, and I was trying to I kind of thought that the best of my life was behind me because I thought that I'd spend the rest of my life being a wife and a mom. I'm still a mom. And so I was trying to figure out how to move forward, how not to get sucked into depression. And I went on one cruise, solo cruise. One of my Facebook friends took herself out on a date. And I was like, well, if I took myself on a date, what would I want to do? And I was like, I want to go on a cruise. So I took myself on a cruise, and then I had a Bridgerton themed 50th birthday party planned. I canceled that party and spent all that money taking myself on 4 cruises in the month of December. And that's when I realized that this is where I needed to be for now. I needed to be on a cruise ship. I needed to be at sea. I needed to look out and see nothing but the water. I needed to have those quiet moments on the deck. I needed to feel the waves and the winds. And I needed somebody to take care of me. I needed somebody to make my bed and wash my clothes and fix my food. And I needed to just be able to focus on just my healing. And so since then, I've been taking 2 or 3 cruises every month. And I can't live full time on a cruise ship just yet because I do have a business that I operate that requires that I'm home sometimes. But I also want to do like the Great American Road Trip. This summer, I have a road trip plan that I plan on chronicling. And yeah, so I started the channel for a project. And I told myself, if nobody watches, you're doing this to be accountable. Because if I had to bring new content once a week, that meant I had to get out of bed. And I had to do something interesting and new and something worth filming and sharing at least once a week. And it just turned into something completely different. And God has used this channel to bless me in so many ways and with so many people, so many experiences. And so most of what I share on my channel is cruising, but that was completely by accident. It wasn't supposed to be that way. And I just love that I get to do this, and I love the people that I've met and who are cheering me on along the way. And I always shout out Linnell. Like at one point I was like, she's gonna think like I'm obsessed with her because I shout her out so much, but it's because she does not know how she played a part in saving me. And because I didn't think I really could afford to like cruise the way that I cruise. And I was not a gambler. Like I go to Las Vegas every year and I walk right past the slot machines and go to my room. I never even gamble when I'm there. I'm not a gambler. So I didn't think casino offers were for me. You know what I mean? That's for people who gamble, not me.
Right.
And she broke it down to help me understand how I could do it. And that just unlocked a freedom for me and a peace for me. And so I shout her out all the time. This is even before we met or before I thought we'd ever meet, just because of how God used her to help save me. And I know he used her. Like she didn't know that she was making a video for me, but she was. And so, yeah, so that's what my channel's about right now. A whole bunch of cruising, but this New Orleans trip is going to be on there as well. And I do plan on adding in some other travel because I can't like take a road trip across the country and not vlog it, right? And then I sprinkle in a little bit of other stuff, but I know people mostly want the travel, so I try to keep it strictly on that. But as y'all can see, I ramble, so I can't make a video and stick to the topic. It's just not possible. Like literally when I'm editing my videos, sometimes I cut out like 30-40 minutes of me just talking to the camera.
Do you talk to yourself like I do? Like I'm watching the thing and I'm like, don't nobody care about that. Erase all that.
Yes. I was talking to, on my last cruise, I was having back problems, and I was talking to the camera about the back, and I was like, y'all don't care nothing about my back problems.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't know. I'll be wondering if I'm schizo, because I'll be like, ain't nobody even asked you that. Take that out of the video. And the longer we sit here, the more I learn that we have so much more in common. Bridgerton, that's my show.
Yeah, I was doing it. I think I'm going to do it for my 51st though, because I feel like I still want it. But last year I needed that money too. See, I didn't want to be home the whole month of December feeling like it's my birthday and I'm alone. It's Christmas. It's the first Christmas without him. I was home for Christmas, but I wasn't thinking about that man, honey. I had just got off one cruise and was getting ready to go on another one.
Yeah, as somebody said, that cruising is so therapeutic.
Yes, I see. Literally, hold on.
So we're not going to be on here too much longer. We had a camera person, Miss Bianca.
We lost her.
She done left out the restaurant, and this is her vacation too. So we're going to probably stay on maybe for another 10 minutes just to see if there's any quick questions anybody has that we can answer for you. But thanks so much for joining. Again, if you are not already subscribed to her channel, go check out Kim After 50 to see some different kind of content. And of course, some different cruises. Some I have not been on: Margaritaville, MSC, Virgin Voyages, and some different excursions that she's been to. So if you're looking to do your own kind of cruises, and you're looking for someone else's perspective, that is, her channel is really good to, and she doesn't just talk about her travel. She talks about other things in her life, and she has her kids on the cruises sometimes too. So I think you'll be able to relate to her, which is I think why she and I get along so well, because we have so much in common that we can relate to each other.
Somebody said you two have a pretty unique point of view that you can share on YouTube. Living on a cruise ship is interesting. I started recently, but don't have anything as unique as you two. Wish you two the best. Thank you so much. And you never know.
Miss Nova is going to start a channel. I'm calling it for, I think that's a Miss Nova. She's going to start a channel called Divorce After 50 Club.
Okay, Nova, I was just about to read her comment. Thank you so much, Nova. Tammy said, your healing journey, no matter on ships or what, is really interesting. I think a lot of people, especially women, would love to be inspired by you. Thank you so much. Tracy said, awesome response. You don't seem bitter. Will you be interested in love again? I love that you said that, because I prayed so many times, God, please don't let me hate him. Like literally. God, please don't let me hate him. God, I don't want to hate him. He's my children's father. Everything has not been bad. Please don't let me hate him. I don't want to hate to take over my heart. And I don't. And I thank God for that, because I feel like what I've been through, a lot of people would. But I would be interested in love again. I love love. I love marriage. I love God's design for marriage. And I would love to be in a healthy, happy marriage where God is the center and the head of the marriage. Val said, yikes, I thought I was subscribed already. I'm watching over on Linnell's channel. Thank you, Val. Thank you, Yolanda.
Solitude does not equal loneliness. Amen, for sure. I have not been lonely, not once. I thought I would be, and maybe I will.
Val,
it's been just about a year that I've been divorced, so we shall see.
We're going to see if we can make it happen.
But I haven't been lonely, not once. But that could just be my personality, too.
Candace, that is so true. Yeah, that's your personality.
Yes.
I didn't know that before. I know that now. Just from one lunch. Candace said, this is why we post videos. You never know who needs to see it. I know you always pray in my day. Thank you so much, Candace. But you know what? That's so true, y'all. We overcome by the blood of the Lamb and the words of their testimony. So you sharing your story, whether it's similar, different, whatever, it's going to help somebody. It's going to help somebody. Like I said, just like Linnell helped me and didn't even know she was helping me. She didn't know.
I didn't know. I'm just doing what my kids told me to do. Just turn the camera on and figure it out.
And I was there with pencil and paper. Like, wait a minute, let me see how we can make this work.
Someone just told me your new subscriber count. Would you like to know it, or you want to wait and let it be a surprise?
I want to know, because I've been wondering. I've been stuck on 598.
Selling to Cruise says you're at 651 right now.
Stop it.
Look at God. Look at God.
Listen, because remember I said I could get 17 subscribers tomorrow.
There you go.
And you were like, you could get, I forgot what
you
number
could get
you
a billion.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Yeah, we're going to try. She said she's going to let me know what her schedule is, and we're going to see which of her sailings I can get a deal on. Because it got to be a deal.
Gotta
and
be
jump
a deal.
on. I'm manifesting that you will meet both of us on a cruise soon. All right. Oh, I'm an introvert too, Tarika. I'm such an introvert.
But as we have learned, when we talk about something that we enjoy, we can run our mouths.
Right. Somebody told me that I'm not an introvert. I'm an ambivert. Is that the word? They said it's a mix of introvert and extrovert. And when you get excited about something or you feel comfortable with people, you open up. But I feel like that's
all
just what an
introverts
introvert
do that.
is.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. I've done a lot of research on it, which is why I'll let people tell me if I'm not an introvert or not.
Isn't it funny how people will tell you who you are?
Yes, exactly. I know me for a whole 54 years, and you know me for 0 minutes.
Yes.
I am scrolling through the comments.
Candace,
Thank y'all so much. I can't read them all. I mean, I'm reading through them all. I just can't repeat them all. So I'm looking for any QQQs. So if you have a question, Miss Carlene is here. We did a shout out to Miss Carlene.
Thank you so much.
Hey, Miss Carlene. I don't know if she's still on or not, but yeah, if you're looking for a travel agent, Miss Carlene, see it with C, SEEIT. WITHC, see it with C. Miss Carlene can help you out. And also she has another different kind of perspective. I don't really know how to describe her channel, but I'm gonna call it luxury because she be going all over the world. She be going to Dubai and all these exotic places in Egypt on different cruise ships. So if you're looking for another type of YouTube content, and I don't know her age, but I feel she's much younger than us.
Like
so
she's younger than us too.
she just has a really different perspective, and she goes live. I think she goes live every
real
Monday.
Peaceful vibe.
Yeah.
A real peaceful, like tranquil vibe.
Yes. So I do enjoy her content, and I am a member of her page, of
Hey,
her
Yolanda,
channel.
you live here? Yolanda says she lives in NOLA. We are having an amazing time. I told Bianca I gotta come back. I gotta come back and spend like 30 days here to just see and do everything that I want to see and do. I feel like I need a whole 30 days.
Ms. Val is asking who has the best rates for solo travelers? Everyone who gives free cruises. Who would you say?
Who has the best rates for
For
solo
solo.
travelers?
I say whoever give me the free cruise.
Yeah, I think it's wherever you're gonna get a free or steeply discounted cruise from, because even if you have to pay double occupancy, it can and it's often less than paying like a single occupancy on like NCL that has single cabins, or Virgin Voyages that has single cabins.
From my perspective, the cruise is free, 0 times 2. I don't care if they do double occupancy or quadruple occupancy. 0 times any number is 0, so it's still free.
Yeah.
And then no matter which cruise line, at least with Royal Carnival, you're still only paying port fees for only the person who's on the ship. So that's not double occupancy for the port fees and taxes. So
Yeah. I just think it's whoever you're gonna get the best base deal from. Like if you can get your cruise fare free or steeply discounted.
I was telling them we're gonna wrap up soon because I know it's your vacation too. So you want to go do stuff. So we just see if there's any last questions, and then we're gonna wrap.
Thank you
this
so
up.
much, Tisha. Oh, you want to hear the subscriber count?
Oh yeah.
I forgot, 650 something.
It's gone up from then, but I don't want to say that number. We're gonna see what the.
We got our tripod back.
Is there someone out there? Who
Tarika
can,
says she's gonna subscribe to both of our channels. Thank you so much, Tarika.
I think someone was doing an update. Apologies if someone has asked this before. Have you had any issues with customs coming back into the U.S.? I've never had any issues.
Me
Have
either.
you? No.
I don't feel like they really even pay attention to
Nah, as
it.
long as you keep your passport and your ship card, you good.
I know
Don't be a pier runner.
if you're doing coming back into the U.S., if you're doing your passport, you usually just walk by and the camera looks at your face and then you keep going. It takes like 2 seconds. You used to have to like fill out a form and stuff. It's so simple
yeah.
now.
Subscribe to Kim After 50 channel. I'm no longer Jehovah's Witness since 2017. I'm a senior female in a very toxic marriage. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. Well, the club that's getting out of toxic marriages and relationships and jobs and families and situations and finding our happy place. One day at a time. Miss Carlene with See It With C has subscribed to your channel. Thanks, Miss Carlene. As I said, I'm enjoying her channel, and I think you will too, which is why we are here today. I followed Miss Carlene after she did the melanin at sea in Alaska. Yeah. See, I haven't done Alaska. Have you done Alaska?
I haven't, but I just got an offer for it. Did you get that offer?
What? I got one Holland. You mean from Carnival?
Yeah.
Nah, see how she getting stuff I don't get?
It was an Alaska. It was a weird combination. It was like Alaska and Europe.
Ooh.
And they were like last minute bookings.
Ooh.
And Alaska, it was going to be like 2 something with a $200 onboard credit.
Mm-hmm.
And the one it started in Lisbon, it would have come to like 7 something with a $200 onboard credit.
So you didn't book it?
No, it
It
was
fit
like
in your plans?
this week.
Oh. JW is Jehovah's Witness. Miss Kim Theodore is on a weight loss. I keep saying miss. I don't know if that's a miss or a mister. I think that's a picture. That's a miss. On a weight loss journey. Although I lost 75 pounds this year after the marriage broke up. Oh, wow.
Nova, I'm touching you right now so that rubs off on me. That's 75 pounds.
I need to be on the weight loss journey. I guess any info would be helpful. Alrighty, so we know people are interested in that. Miss Kim, you manifested this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's Mrs. LaShawn. Ooh, okay. Thank you for confirming that. Me too, Kim. I think the whole weight thing is especially concerning with cruising because of all of the unlimited food.
I have a couple videos I did on how I lost weight on a cruise. I think it's 2 or 3 cruises in there I lost. I can't remember what the number of pounds was. And I showed every meal I ate on those cruises. I ate so good. Because I was eating like lobster and steak every night. You know, and if you get good proteins, you don't need the carbs. I ate so good. Listen, put the video up. Went on my next cruise and gained weight. So it's an up and down journey, but the journey continues.
Yes. Midlife Travels. I am on a weight loss journey. I have lost over 100 pounds so far. Kudos. However, I have a long way to go. Good job. Great start.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Kim, your daughter is right. The world is mean. Your weight loss is serious and not open for scrutiny. Something to consider. I think a lot of people will enjoy the weight loss content. I feel like I'm way behind on the comments. I'm going to scroll through really quick just to see if there's any questions because, again, we got to get back to life. I thank y'all so much for joining us. While I'm looking for the questions, if anybody has just joined us, we are here in New Orleans. I'm here with Kim after 50, and she has an awesome channel. We had lunch here. We're here in Walk-Ons over here in New Orleans.
Tracy, I think I answered that. I think you asked it on my channel, Tracy. I think
Yeah,
it's the same person.
in love again. Yeah, Tracy. So you want to do just a quick summary of before we go. Let's see if there's any last minute questions. If anybody just joined us.
2.3 million views on your video.
Oh, that
That
dark
one we're
side.
talking
The
about?
dark side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm still getting paid from that video.
Go
Thank y'all for
ahead.
watching. Thank you for sharing
I'm
it.
getting paid
Thank
for
you,
my
Jesus, for doing what you do. And I still have mean people coming on, commenting and saying nasty stuff, but it's okay. The right people are getting to watch it. So thank you. Just as a B. Thank you for letting me know that. But yeah, I'm just enjoying this life and sharing what I can and enjoying today with Miss Kim after 50.
And Miss Bianca after 24. I got 4 kids, y'all. I gotta calculate.
I'm not after 24 yet.
Well, you've turned 24, so you are after 24.
Can you make 50K
Because I'm just 50.
on 2.3 million views? That's a different subject for another day. Maybe I can make a video. Well, I do my monthly videos updates. Maybe I can talk about that in that. We like the realness. It's the realness for me on here.
Thank you so much.
Chris Major.
Okay,
Chris
thank you so
Major.
much, Chris Major.
Who were your favorite cast member on Bridgerton? Well, Anthony, of course.
Anthony's your favorite person?
Oh, of course.
I like Lady Danbury.
Wait, what's the other sister from the first series? What's the older sister? Daphne and Anthony.
Lady Danbury is my favorite. But for my birthday party, I was going to be Queen Charlotte. I have a daughter that does wigs, so she was to make my Queen Charlotte wig.
Queen Charlotte, that series about her, that's a whole different person. Did you watch that series? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's a whole different person than Queen Charlotte from Bridgerton. I love her.
But then you have to wonder what made her go from that person to the other.
Yeah, it's still a big gap.
Or are you saying you can't conceive of the arc that takes her? Okay, let's I'm gonna hurry up. But no, Lady Danbury is my favorite.
What cruise will you be on in mid-July? Is that you or me? Are you on the cruise in mid-July?
Mid-July, I'm doing Carnival Conquest again. It's a group cruise with MH Family Adventures, and it is going to be the second ship to go to the new Celebration Island. What is it called?
Celebration Island?
Okay.
Carnival Celebration?
Okay.
Celebration Key.
Celebration Key, yeah. So MH Family Adventures, Raquel, is her group that we're going to be on, and it's going to be the second trip to visit the new island. So I'm excited about that.
I don't give out my travel schedule in advance outside of the membership. So if you want to know my schedule in advance in the membership, go over there. But I can tell you that July will be my 1-year anniversary, and I'm taking off. I am spending time with my kids and grandkids over in Georgia. So I will not be on any cruise in July. So that's a little spoiler alert. But yeah. And I'm probably going to be doing like my annual physical and dental and stuff like that. We'll see. Love the dress, Kim. I bought the same one.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Because I struggled with where to wear this today. Thank you. You complimented me when I first walked in. I was like, okay, good. Because I almost changed last minute. Thank you.
I told her the dress is
But doesn't
cute.
it look very like New Orleans, right?
Looks fun and festive and like
New
I'm
Orleans.
just chill and just having a great time. At 33, you both are helping me reimagine. Oh, don't
I
make me
love
cry.
that. I love that.
Nova is starting a YouTube channel. Woo!
Blissfully Unbothered one. Okay.
Blissfully Unbothered one.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Once it's is it already up and going? Once it's up and going, let us come back and let us know so we can go check it out. Positive vibes only. I did a Bridgerton theme party for my 60 last year. It was so much fun in my guest dress.
I love it.
All right, I'm gonna quickly go through see if there's any question. You know how you say if this is a blessing, will you? I don't understand the question. I've watched your videos before. Which one do you suggest to get? Plan on starting cruises for free or very cheap, or what briefly should we start with? I don't know if I have any suggestions for to start on a free cruise. You are both inspirational. B is male and available.
He said a male and available, Kim.
Are you healed yet?
No,
B is looking for a date.
B, you don't want me right now.
B, go subscribe. Y'all can talk about it over there.
Get a Lord a minute to work on it.
Join the membership today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you have to run, that's fine. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. Thank you for the comments. Miss, it's a female's picture. So Miss Tammy says you're at 686 now. Congrats, Kim.
Poverty for Paradise.
686.
Y'all are showing out. Thank you
See
so
too on the
much.
cruise. They just didn't know you were out there. Now that they know, they're gonna come. They're gonna enjoy it, and they are going to share and watch cruise ideas for July. Wishing you 10K by the end of May. There you go. Call it
All
forth.
right.
Speak it into existence, Tracy.
In the name of Jesus.
Ambivert is both, but most people that say that about introverts, we truly are introverts and we enjoy our own company.
Right. And I need a certain amount of alone time just to function. Just to be okay in society.
Yeah, which is why sometimes you'll see me say, I've been on this ship for 5 days and I've been hiding out in my cabin. It's because I got to get away.
Right.
Do they double your days if traveling solo? What steps to get first free cruises?
Do they double your days?
Royal will double your days, Carnival will not. So if you're on a 5-day cruise and you're going solo, Royal Caribbean will give you 10 points,
Really?
which is why I am Diamond Plus with Royal Caribbean. But Carnival will not, which is why I'll be Diamond this cruise. Woo! This cruise that I'm going on now, I'll be Diamond with Carnival. Yeah, but Carnival does not give you double.
So when we do actually cruise together, I'm your +1 to the Diamond events.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, if you are in a cabin by yourself, Royal will give you 2 points if you are in a interior or ocean view balcony. If you are in a suite by yourself, you will get 3 points. So Carnival say they ain't stung you. Be glad you get what you get.
You get what you get and you don't throw a fit. That's Carnival's motto.
Don't throw a fit. That's a good one. What's the first step to get first free cruise? The first step is to go over to Kim After 50, subscribe to that channel, and watch the videos. That's the first step. Then come back and ask us some more questions.
That's a good first step.
You are at 691 now. Kim, you are on fire. Any friend of Lynette is a friend of mine. Hey, Lynette. Very active person on my channel. All right, we are running out of time and lots of comments. Thank y'all so much for all the comments and compliments on both channels.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank y'all so much.
Mickey wants to know, Bianca, do you have a channel?
No.
And why not? Let's get to it. Get with it. I like Lady Danbury too. I watch Queen Charlotte too. Oh yes, I'm way behind. Sorry y'all. I'm trying to catch up. Can't wait to meet you, Kim. Miss Rodnette says.
Thank you.
She will be on the same cruise with MH Family.
Oh, okay then.
All right. So you know what she looks like. She don't know what you look like. So make sure you go and say hey.
Bianca will be on there too.
I'm not doing any memberships this for Netflix. I'm not mad at you. The things start to add up.
I think we should give him some more tip money.
Oh, I tipped him good. Trust and believe. I tipped him good.
Oh, I know Bianca's a good
That's why he
tipper.
ain't kicked us out.
Bianca is a very generous tipper. Bianca has a tip-based job, so she is a tipper because she feels. Girl, we at $6.99.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. Look at the number above that.
No, that can't. Wait, no.
Oh, maybe that's something else.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a neighborhood or something. Okay.
Because that's a big difference.
Kim, what's your channel again? Say your channel again.
My channel is Kim After 50. Keisha just posted it. Thank y'all so much. Kim After 50. I can't. This is like I am blown away.
You are in my great state. Welcome. Alrighty,
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. Thank y'all for watching. I appreciate everything. Again, if you happen to just come in, do you have a name for the channel you're gonna start? Oh, that's for Nova. If you happen to just come in, we're getting ready to get up out of here. Thank y'all so much for watching. We're here in New Orleans. I'm Linnell, and I'm here with Miss Kim. Her channel is Kim After 50. She has awesome content regarding living part-time on cruise ships. And with that, I'm going to say thank you and goodbye and let Kim say goodbye also.
So thank you all so much. I cannot believe, but thank you all so much. This was so much fun. Thank you, Linnell. And I hope to see you all over on my channel, maybe one day at sea. And that's it. I don't even know what to say because y'all did y'all big one today. Thank you. And for my channel, if you haven't already, please go subscribe to Poverty to Paradise. I know y'all have heard me say that a million times, but now you have gotten to hang out with her, and so you see why I love her so much. So,
thank you.
How do you end it? Use the X at the top.
So bye-bye.
If you're still looking for her channel, I'm gonna go after this live. I'm gonna go and post the link to her channel in the comments, the video description, and I'm going to put a separate post with her information there. So check it out there if you weren't able to find it by now. All right, thanks. Love you. See you. Bye. Kim After 50. Yes. Kim After 50.
Thank you, Miss Nova. So, Linnell.
Hold on, let me exit. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.
I don't care about this music.